Kills, keep it up.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SLR. It is Tier 2 and the finale for Season 11, and it all comes down to Monza today. Tunari versus AR Gamer. There's 10 points between them, and we'll see what happens today. Here in the commentary booth, it's Icewind and Dino joining me today in the commentary booth. Welcome, Dino, and good evening to you too.
Good evening, and thank you for having me. Hopefully, it's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be interesting for sure to be commentating with you in English, obviously.
Yeah, it's been a while as well since I actually did any English commentary, so we'll see how it goes. Quick pointer to the chat, maybe if somebody's listening, can you let us know if there's any worries on the audio levels or whatever? So I'll just fiddle it lower mic, man. Okay, so do I maybe turn myself down a little? It's been always fine on LOR, so maybe it's just a moment. I'll turn it down slightly, so maybe it's a little bit down now, so it is what it is.
Looks like try.
Okay,
very
so
I
guess yeah, I suppose we can just jump straight into quali and not really worry about this. So anyway, 10 points between Tunari and AR Gamer. Tunari is leading the championship, and that's where we start this race. And let's turn on all the graphics first of all. And there we go. There's who's the first one on track? That is Samim,
yeah. One, our gamer's teammate, obviously. Let's see if there's gonna be some team games in this race, probably. I mean, it's for the most of the people in this grid, it's gonna be their first, actually, yeah, last race of the F1 22. So they obviously wanna end it high.
Yep. And it's a very fast track here at Monza, and I think, Tino, that most people are going to be driving with 0-0 wings. Well, I think so, or maybe a little bit of front wing, but mostly 0-0 wings.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think I was last time I drove here I was on like 4-1, so very
Yep.
low wings for the obviously very high top speed, but here is some in the Parabolica, getting a good line of the Parabolica exit for this main straight, starting his lap, going in the left side of the main straight. First braking zone is like 120 meters, let's see if it's like that. Yep, around that. Going to third, actually second gear and first gear even. That's actually surprising. Yeah, it gets a decent exit out of the turn 1 and 2. First chicane, now in the turn 3, flat out Curva Grande. We are ending the first sector now. Della Roccia, second chicane, very difficult in this game. It's the apex maybe a little bit too much, but gets turning in. Now it's Lesmo 1, very high speed corner in this track. Now Lesmo 2 as well. And then there's a second DRS straight of the track. And also a good opportunity to overtake. Now we're coming to that probably hardest corner of this track, I'd say. Ascari, like the whole combination is very hard. You need to be on the limit all the time in the air. Saming does it pretty well. Nothing too risky yet so far. And now it's the final one, Parabolica, one of the most legendary corners in the whole motorsport. Probably 5th gear. Yeah, missing the apex a bit, but it's been a clean lap. Nothing special, but definitely a good start for Samim. 19.9,
Yep.
it's alright.
Directly into the 19s. That's a decent starter for him. Let's see his teammate AR Gamer coming behind him, but he's actually just starting his lap, so no time for him yet. Let's see if we can pick up somebody on a lap behind him. Where is Tunari, for example? He
abandoned his lap.
Yes, that's correct. So nothing for him.
Mistake, my bro?
Sorry.
Probably a mistake or something.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep, and Meepo here, he's called Lowry for some reason today. I'm not sure why, but this is Meepo in the Alpha Tauri, 52.8 into the second sector, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's probably gonna be around 19.5 right now. 19.4, around that. And Tuke actually retired. What?
Oh dear, did he crash out or something? It was on the main straight.
Completely. He did a lap, but then retired.
That is really strange, whatever happened to him. But anyway, Meepo goes into the first place, 19.5 for him. That's a very strong qualifying lap from Meepo.
Good banker, sure to build for the rest of the laps in quali.
Then AR Gamer, the second driver in the championship battle, he's a 10th of Meepo in the second sector. Let's see what he does. He's just about to cross the line here, and this should be into the 19s, maybe second place for him. And yes, it is. He's only 4 1,000ths off Meepo, actually. So that's also a very strong lap from AR Gamer. So he's
he had a good last sector compared to Meepo.
Yeah, and he's definitely gunning for that championship. And yep, it's looking good for him because Tunari failed to set a time in the first runs. So he's a little bit under pressure now.
Yeah, I think if Tunari has softer, that means he has 4 sets of softs, but that he could actually have time for 3 runs still in the session, but I don't think he chose softer, probably too risky, but let's see.
Yeah,
especially like in this point, when if you're leading the championship and you didn't even get the banker in, the pressure starts building a bit, and especially for if you don't get the lap in the second run.
Yep.
I've been in that point once and invalidated my last lap and started last in championship fight race. So
yeah, that's rough.
Not a nice feeling.
Yep, Danny asking in chat, why is Tuna still in the pits? He invalidated or failed his first run. I don't think he invalidated, but made a mistake and pitted instead of going again. I would guess he's about to head out now, but let's see.
I can turn off my track map now. Well, I had like on my second monitor, like for the corner name / corner numbers. I had a track map there, but now I can read the chat.
I think in Monza at least there are not so many of them, and they're quite memorable, I would say. So
Still had to have something to help.
it's a good reference, of course. I think I would probably mess them up as well. I think they even call the last corner something else than Parabolica nowadays, but I'll probably always call it Parabolica as well.
Same.
Yeah.
You can't change it in my head.
Yeah. Anyway, Samim, I think, is the next one out for a second run here.
Is the Williams actually up ahead?
Could be. And who is that? Is that
Not Tunari.
Dice? But Dice I think is pitting because he's on 2-lap old softs.
Yeah, our game then. No, something sorry.
Yep. So that was
Going
a
on the
little
grass.
scary. On the grass again. He's the interesting way to warm up the tires. But anyway, here goes Samim for second run. He's currently third, 4/10 of the leader, and we'll see what he can do. Last time he went really low in gears in turn 1, but I think that might be because traction control is in play there. Definitely without you couldn't do that in this game because of the torque curve being quite rough, I would say.
It will be changed to the new game.
Yep.
Sure.
Which is actually out next week, so that's about to happen quite soon. Let's see what Samim can do into Sector 1. He's about just about ahead of his best attempt.
He got a better exit of the second chicane now for sure compared to his first run.
Yep, and let's see if
maybe
he can...
hook the Lesmo one a bit better as well.
Yep, let's see if he can threaten Meepo or AR Gamer. Looking pretty good through the second sector, and we're about to hit the second sector splits. Let's see what it is. It's a 53.0, so it's about a tenth of what AR Gamer was doing in this.
Cut that Scary pretty well. Very well actually. Looking
So-
like a 19.6 point, even high 5 if it hooks the last corner. There is Alpha Tauri ahead of him.
Yep, he's gonna have to pull something out of the back to beat the front 2 though, but he's definitely gonna improve here. Let's see what it is. Could be a 19.6 as you say, and we're about to find out. He crosses the line and it's a 19.6 as you say, so a very good guesstimate there. Matt is actually coming really fast. He's done a 52.7 into the second sector, so he could threaten the front duo here as well. Out of the final corner and onto the main straight, and he goes fourth, so actually stays fourth. Improves, but not quite managing to overtake anybody with that.
Meepo low 1 first sector. Oh, he made some little mistake in the second chicane. Definitely got some time there, but he was improving by half tenth in first sector.
Tunari also starting his second run. He still doesn't have a time on the board, so he's under pressure a little bit here. There's still plenty of time, so you can hit and get another set of softs under you. But let's see what Meepo does on this run. 2/10 up.
Oh, he took that inside curve of the entry curve of the Ascari so well. Perfect.
Yep. And
Carried a lot of speed.
As I recall, Meepo was doing pretty good in LOR on this track as well, so this should be possibly a low 19. Let's see what it is out of the final corner. Maybe a
little mistake in Parabolica, but it will be a big improvement.
And a 19.1. Wow, that's
That might be a
something
foul.
else. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for the rest of them to crack. What is Tunari's split? I didn't see it.
52.7.
Okay, so that's pretty good as well. So he's
He'll be P2, yeah.
yep. If he can keep it together in the final sector, he's definitely gonna get a time on the board here. And across the line it is, and it's a 19.3. Wow, so that's a pretty good final sector for Tunari, and
Well,
he's
that's a relief.
P2. Yep, definitely.
Ahead of his championship rival right now. Putting up pressure on our game right now.
Who is about to start his lap, I think, here. So let's follow AR Gamer on this lap. I'm not sure if there's somebody ahead of him, maybe Dice. Let's see what Dice is doing. He's marginally down on his best time. Dice, by the way, is G Haskell, so I'm just calling him by another nickname. Alright, AR Gamer in Sector 1. Let's see what he can do there. 26.0. He's also
that's a good
marginally up.
That was actually a very nice cut in the second game.
Yeah, and it didn't bump him off, so that's very nice. Maybe 60 FPS.
Now he's seeing that big green delta. All the pressure is pumping up.
Yep.
It's a big. He needs a good lap here if he wants to fight for the pole. Because let's be honest, he needs to win this race. That's 52.5.
That's very good. So he's actually Could he possibly threaten Meepo here even with that?
The Ascari didn't look as tight as Meepo for sure, but I don't know. Let's see how it looks in the time. But definitely Meepo's Ascari looks better in my eyes.
Yeah, and this should be comfortably second at least. Let's see what it is. He's across the line here, and it's a 19-1, so very close to Meepo actually there, but not quite.
First run, both of their first runs were 4,000s off, and now their second runs is 9,000s off.
Yeah, very close there at the top. So both of these guys very close. Let's see. Fox is in the final sector. He's improving, and if he manages to improve this much, he could be P7 with this lap. There's somebody, I think his teammate actually off the track there trying to get out of the way, and then Fox across the line, and it is 20.2, but he stays 9th.
Now we just... You see anyone on a lap right now?
I think maybe Grassy however you say his name, I'm not sure. but anyway, he's actually an old-timer, but he invalidates there, so I think there is really nobody on the lap right now.
Yeah, crazy Josh? Is that how you say?
I think that's better than what I tried, so...
He invalidated his lap in Lesmo 2, so...
Yep. And Blood Red may be the next guy who's about to start a lap, and we have also Hartza here.
Yeah, I saw him going straight in the first corner, so I think...
Oh, that's not allowed?
Nah, but he like missed the brake mark
right,
and was like slowed down. Nothing the...
Okay.
Nothing under the rules.
All right.
Against the rules. Yeah,
anyway.
Definitely starting the lap. Yeah.
Yep, Hartza is also back, as Danny states in the chat, and that's also nice to see. I think it's been a while since Hartza raced in a SLR.
Our fellow commentator friend slash league racer parent.
Yep, he's definitely still active in LOR, commentating with me most Sundays, and also driving there in Tier 2. But Blood Red is on his way. Let's see what he can do into Sector 1. He needs another 2 tenths or 1.5 tenths to improve his position, and he's well on his way to do that. And Tipsy Bob is predicting that there will be death in turn 1. He might be right.
I hope it's not like in LOR where we didn't even get into turn 1 and there was a huge crash.
Oh yeah, the one that Mackinder caused, right?
Yep.
Yeah, true. I think that was like first penalty points for Mackinder in LOR in about 150 races or whatever it was, but yeah.
But Flood was improving by 2 tenths.
Yep.
Right now he could actually jump to P4 with the same improvement.
Yep, let's see. And probably not quite enough for Tunari, because that would be need about, what is it, 4.5 tenths out of the final corner, and it's definitely going to be an improvement for him. Where does it end up? And he's 4th, yes, just ahead of Samim.
That's definitely his last run. There is no time for him to go into pits and start a new one, so... It's basically just waiting for the last runs now from the top guys.
Yep, Eagle Ghost here on a lap. I think he's one of the only ones who is on a lap right now. Let's see what he can do. He was improving in the first sector, and 53.1 was definitely improving in the second sector as well. Runs a little wide into the Ascari, and that could cost him some time. But he could still jump a few positions there. Oh, he has to back off, so he's decided that's too much time lost there, and maybe... Will he try to go again? Will he have battery to go again? That's a good question. How did he charge like that? What happened there? Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm confused.
What happened there? He went from like 70% to 100% directly. What? Okay.
Codemasters.
That was very strange.
But yeah, he's starting a new lap now with maximum battery.
Yeah.
Fair play.
That is really weird. Whatever happened there? I think we'll jump on board with Samim, who is starting his final run here. He is currently sitting 5th.
Ooh,
but
that's not a good first game.
Yeah, completely missed the braking there. And
but now,
yep.
Now when you have failed the first again, now you just send it in the rest of the lap.
Yep.
And try to gain that time back.
And He's only...
Yeah, he didn't. Compared to his own time, he actually didn't lose that much. But
yeah, surprising actually. I thought it would have been a little bit more, but he didn't really have the best of Sector 1s, I guess, so... let's see what he can do.
And from the top 3, Tunari is the first one starting the lap, and our gamer is the last one from the top 3 guys.
So AR Gamer will have the best track conditions available to him. Samim still down on his best time, so let's see what he can do in the final sector. Can he possibly improve here a little bit?
Oh
No,
my
and
God, that
that's
was
very
close.
very dangerous, and he has to
He
back
was trying
out.
to get the toe from the Alpine, and the Alpine was braking when he was coming up. That was maybe a bit too close for the comfort.
Yeah, it could be some angry moments for Samim in the cockpit there. Let's see Tunari then starting his lap, and he is currently sitting third, needs another 2.5 tenths to be able to threaten the guys in front of him. He's marginally down on his best time in Sector 1. Lesmo 1.
He missed the left,
Yeah.
he missed the left one. Not a good lap so far.
Doesn't look like he's going to be able to improve here, but let's see what the time says. On the second DRS straight here. And 52.7. He's only 1 thousandths down, so that's actually surprising, but he's also missed a little bit in the Ascari, in my view at least, so let's see if I can possibly improve here. I don't think this is enough to threaten AR Gamer or Meepo anyway.
Meepo improving by 10th right now.
So it could be a 19-0. Could he possibly get into the 18s even here? But let's see what Tunari can do. He's across the line, and he improves marginally, but stays third.
And R Gamer or AR Gamer, how you want to say it, he's matching his own time, so it's looking like a Meepo pole right now.
And Meepo does a 19-0, so that's a tenth ahead of AR Gamer, who is now in the final corner. He's about the same though as Meepo into the second sector, so let's see what he has been able to do in the final sector here. It's 19-1. It's actually closer than I thought it would be, but stays second.
He had a good last sector, yeah.
And then we still have Hartza to come. Final corner for Hartza. He's currently sitting in 14th, and if he improves by 2 tenths, he can jump a few positions, but I think right now he drops actually to 15th. Let's see what it is. It's a 19, no, it's a 26. And he gets ahead of Skintoni.
Eager Coast is not improving.
Alright.
I have to say, every time I watch Hartza on board, I'm just so like how you wanna say it, like in shock. Like, how can you be driving like that and actually also be competitive as well with that? It's actually so impressive every time you look.
Yeah, and he's I think in LOR he actually scored a podium this season, right? So so he's a force of nature, I think, with the keyboard.
But yeah, it's nothing surprising, at least in the front of the grid.
So the championship battle is wide open, and yeah, AR Gamer basically needs to win this race, as you said, to claim the championship. But currently he's second, Tunari third, so that's the main battle here. So Meepo on pole, AR Gamer second, Tunari third, Matt fourth, Vladred fifth, Samim sixth, Run Cruiser, or Light Cruiser I called him previously, seventh, Dice eighth, Larson ninth, and Tuge, whatever, I don't know how to say that, in 10th. It's the top 10.
If I will be Tunari right now, my game plan will be just follow our gamer. Like, just pit every lap, like, just do the same strat than him all the time. Just follow him in the race. Let Meepo win the race, because that's just good for him, and I'll hope Meepo wins the race at least. But that will be the game plan for him. Don't try anything risky, just stay third and follow our gamer.
And Oshi Chief remembering in chat, Hartza racing with only 3 wheels in Monza. That was a legendary bug, I think, in F1. Was it 2020 or something? But his car was like graphically missing a wheel, even though it wasn't really missing a wheel. But yeah, it's something to remember. I'm not even sure if we have a formation lap here or not, so let's see what happens. I probably should know, but I actually don't. So in 10 seconds we'll find out.
Hopefully we don't have.
Yeah, let's see. No formation lap, says Chief in chat. So then I have to be directly on top of the race start here. Anyway, here we go then, and it is 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and the season finale in season 11 is go. And looked like Meepo didn't really get the best of starts from the pole position, and AR Gamer I think is taking the lead into turn 1. Also Matt challenging hard, and Tunari falling down a little bit into 5th there, and there's a little bit of contact there.
Yeah, Meepo is pushed wide. He has to cut the turn 1.
Yeah, and I think he'll have to give that position back, so let's see what he does. He joins back in 2nd, but is swiftly overtaken by Vlad Red and Matt, and also maybe Tunari because of that cut he was forced to make into turn 1. And let's turn on all the graphics right now so we can see all the...
Oh, Tunari and Vlad going side by side in the second chicane.
Yeah, and Tunari makes the move. He's up to 3rd, so he managed to grab some positions back after a pretty poor start for Tunari. He was down to 5th at some point. He's currently 3rd, but AR Gamer had the perfect start for this race.
Yeah, it looked like very bad launch for the Finns, Meepo and Tunari.
Yep.
Both actually lost positions, like even in the start of the launch. But they both managed to. At least Tunari managed to get his position back, but Meepo lost massively. He started on pole and he's 5th now.
Yeah, just all due to that poor launch he got off the line. Danny actually is right there in chat that it's equal points with these positions now, so interesting.
Who will win then? Tunari is attacking run on. We don't need to think about that right now. But they're going side by side in the first chicane.
And Tunari breaks late, and does he make the move? I think he's able to make the move on Matt there, and yes he does. He's up to 2nd there, and also I think Rune Cruiser making positions there. Did somebody actually, Futuristic I think has made some sort of a mistake in turn 1 because he's falling down the order.
Yeah, but nothing major. Everyone's still in the train. Actually, surprisingly no one spun in the lap 1.
Yeah. Indeed,
but
and
Samim got instant 3 seconds. Oh, and now Ferrari's almost around in second chicane. There was a bit of contact. I didn't see it completely, but there is a crazy battle in midfield right now.
Yep, indeed, and
and Rune Cruiser almost loses in the last mod too.
And
moments.
Loses a position to Dice as a result of that. There are a little bit of gaps forming actually at the front, so Tunari is well out of DRS range from AR Gamer right now, and AR Gamer is doing exactly what he needs to do here.
Tunari has 32% battery, and our Gamer has 78. So, and the gap is 1.6 seconds. He's driving very well right now.
And whatever happened to Samim at the start there, he's also lost a couple of positions and picked up a penalty as well. I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, he got a instant 3 second in turn 1 or something. I don't know if he had to cut it or something. So that's weird.
And Skintoni in the Wesley in the pits. I think that was the Ferrari that you picked up, and I think, is it a new front wing? It's not a new front wing, just a tire change for him. So surprisingly early pit stop.
Probably a mistake that he didn't have the repair wing damage on yes or something.
Yeah, could
Might
be.
be like that. If it's like a lime wing and you don't put it on yes, they don't change.
Yep, that's true. Rune Cruiser makes the move back on Dice there, so he's back up to 6th, and Meepo also making his way back up. He's 4th currently. Oh, and Chief says Wes has damage but didn't change wing, so yep, that's as you predicted, was a mistake.
Sounds like all my predictions is right now.
Yeah, it's
everything I say is right.
Should maybe play the lottery today or something.
And
win a few euros.
Tipsy Bob has also damage. And he's on softs. I mean, not too bad then if you're on softs and you have damage, because you can just drive 2 laps with the train and just pit for hards and go in there and hope for safety car or something.
Yep, and also Fox overtook Samim. I think Samim is actually again under pressure from Tugay, and Samim does have damage, by the way, in the car. If you can see on the left-hand side on the end plate.
Oh yeah, true. That might be yellow wing.
Yep.
Or yellow damage. But one good thing about Monza is that there is actually quite a few corners where you actually need the downforce. And there is actually Matt around in turn 2 exit.
Oh dear, what has happened to him? He's
No, wait.
disconnected, I think.
Wait, who is in there? It was Papa Dimitru. He was around.
Ah, right,
Matt-
but Matt I think disconnected from the game, and he's now a ghost car in between here, and that's unfortunate for him. I was about to say that I think Samim is about to lose another position here. Let's see what happens into Ascari. Hardside's really coming in for this one, and he's up to 9s already here. That's an aggressive overtake from Hardside. Nice to see from him.
Hopefully we get Matt in the back in the race very quickly. If it was like a game crash, it shouldn't take too long.
Let's hope
he already lost the DRS to Blood.
Yeah, let's hope the game doesn't decide to pit him or some other weird thing. Yeah, Samim is really struggling here as expected with that wing damage. He's falling down the order. He's in 12th currently, and I think he's well, not gonna lose another position on the straight here, but he's gonna stay in 12th, and there's a little bit of contact behind him. And Larsen gets wing damage out of that.
And in the front there is actually quite an interesting scenario right now going on, because there's 2-second gap between Tunari and R-Gamer. But it's in the championship this is fine for Tunari, but
Yep.
Meepo is looking feisty behind, and I wanna say Meepo is probably a bit quicker right now in this stage in the race. It looks like that at least. But
Yep.
like if Tunari lets him go, and that means R-Gamer will win the championship if it stands like that. But maybe Meepo will have better chance to catch R-Gamer. So they're probably gonna be like a position swap. But like
Yep.
hopefully not fighting too much.
And Meepo also has a very good situation with his battery here, 82%, so he's running well.
Yeah, so maybe like if he uses that whole battery, he might catch R-Gamer and take Tunari with him or something like that. The boys are obviously in the voice chat bit together,
Yep.
so they will.
And I think this is gonna be a position swap between the guys here. So Meepo flies past him with DRS on the main straight and takes P2 from Tunari. And let's see if they can chase down AR Gamer now.
Yeah, AR Gamer and Meepo has like literally identical DRS or ERS amounts. So like, well, Meepo is a bit now in the exit. We got Matt back in the lobby at least.
Yeah, but he's lost
2
so
seconds,
much
but
time.
Still on the 6th place, not too
Yep.
bad.
Yeah, the place isn't too bad, but he's basically lost the touch to the front train, and that's of course very unfortunate for him. He's still gonna lose a little bit of time here before he can take control of his car. Let's hope he can do it quickly. And Samim, unfortunately, is still falling down the order with that damaged wing. He's now down to 14th, so it's basically, yeah, I don't know, hoping for a safety car at this point for Samim and any good points. But anyway, I was about to say something about that earlier, but I kind of forgot about it. So I think Aston Martin is still looking very good to win the championship on the constructor side, and there's really nothing to threaten them
and
there.
Meepo is very close to DRS.
Yeah.
In like half a lap, you're again like a second. Crazy.
He's almost dropped Tunari, by the way, and he does drop Tunari. Does he drop him on DRS? Let's see what it is. It's...
No,
No,
he
I
didn't.
think he just about got it there, so...
21.8 on hards. Yeah, Meepo
Yes.
is on a push mode right now.
Yeah, and he's used some battery there, about 40% that lap, so... That's definitely a push lap from Meepo. He wants to get in touch with AR Gamer and win this race.
But now it's very key for Tunari to stay in the DRS. He cannot let Meepo drop him. It's
Yep.
very critical at this point of the race.
And Matt is, I think, finally in the car, but he's lost a bunch of positions. He's down in 10th right now, so not really sure what's going on here. He's getting overtaken by the dozens right now.
Tuke changing positions in Curva Grande.
Yep. And
Meepo is so close to DRS, but I think he didn't get it, but now he's under a second for sure, so he will get it to main straight.
yep, Tipsy Bob pitted for mediums, so he's gonna do something like a soft medium here, which I guess is interesting, but it's probably not gonna gain him many points in this race, I think. And Meepo
Probably not.
easily into the DRS of AR Gamer now, and also pulling
Actually,
Tunari along.
This was actually well executed. I don't know if they did this intentionally, but like now Tunari is back in the
Yep.
same DRS with his championship rival. So, oh, and we've been talking about this top 3, but there's actually Blood Red as well in the
Yep.
lead train. So he has a penalty though, but
And
still,
he's on
like,
mediums, right? So he's, I think, on the worst strategy, right? So
yeah, but like safety car right now, and he will be
True.
jackpot.
Very true. Fox making another move here. So Fox is actually running a pretty good race here in 6th. So he's just overtaken Dice into turn 1, and that's a good race so far for Fox, who has had some troubles in this game also with I think some inconsistency. Let's say it like that. I think he would agree with me. And Dice tries to send it on the inside into the second chicane, and that was kind of a doomed move, I would say, and he loses another position because of that.
Yeah, that corner is very awkward to go side by side, especially if you do the move like late like that.
Yeah, and you were not really alongside anywhere there, so that was kind of a pointless attempt. But yeah, unfortunately, another position lost for Dice there.
Even if there was 2 cleanest drivers ever trying to go side by side there, I think there will be 100%.
Yeah, because like it tightens also on the right-hander, right? So it's kind of impossible to really do it well.
Either one jumps over the curb or just cut the cup. There is no other choice. Or there is gonna be contact.
Yep. And Dice Dice, that was a day.
Meepo going for the lead?
Could be. He's definitely going for the lead here and trying to overtake AR Gamer, and he does so. So Meepo back into the lead of this race. He started on pole, took a shabby start, but he's back into the lead now.
Showing composure. Even with the bad start, he climbing his way back.
And I think that's kind of been Meepo's Achilles heel in this game, that sort of not really getting the best of starts usually, but definitely something to improve for him in the next game. The pace is there, I think. It's just consistency.
I don't want to sound too what is the word, like like thinking like there's some alien activities, but I feel like, at least for me as well, when I'm starting P1, most of the time I get bad launches, and then I look at the replays and it's like my lights just turn off later than
that could also happen. That's definitely a thing sometimes, so could be. But anyway, Meepo is back into the lead, and let's see. Kind of doubt that he will be able to break the DRS behind him, but let's.
I mean, if he does,
see.
Then fair play.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mighty effort if he can do that. But we'll keep tabs on that. So, what is happening behind the top 4? Run Cruiser is running kind of a lonely race here in 5th, and then it's another train behind Tuge, whatever, I can't pronounce that, man. Too hard. Tuge and P6 with Fox, Dice, and Matt, who is kind of slowly gaining back those positions that he lost with the disconnect.
Yeah, this race is old Dunaris. No, never mind. It looked like he might have made a mistake, but yeah, top 4 is like top 3 actually, just like they're gonna drive on their own, and Blood is gonna pit through for the hards and maybe have an undercut on the front 3, but obviously the pace advantage on medium is gonna be mental in the end. But
and Meepo was about to actually break DRS there for a second. It was like 0.93, I think, the gap, so he's definitely still pushing at the front. But for now, AR Gamer manages to follow. And
actually, surprisingly, no one in top 3 has too much ERS anymore. I mean, our Gamer and Meepo, Meepo had a lot of ERS, but they both used it.
And the gap was actually over a second there for one moment, but of course, with the DRS, AR Gamer manages to close that up a little bit. So it's 0.9 right now. So Meepo, I think, could actually break away here. That's what it looks like.
It is over. I was on second now.
Yes, it is, and Meepo, I think, actually manages to break away here, which is a little bit of a surprise to me because they were so close in qualifying with AR Gamer. But Meepo now 1.2 seconds clear already.
For me, at least, it looks AR Gamer has more wings.
Yeah,
I think so. In my eyes, at least. hopefully I'm right. But in the straights he's losing time, so it must be something like that. Or
And
there's or maybe there's like crazy ride height with Meepo. I don't know.
Yeah, Hartzell loses another position here, drops down to 11, so Crazy just overtakes him into the second chicane. And Tunari is actually very close to AR Gamer now, so AR Gamer has had maybe a bit of a troublesome couple of laps here, because Tunari is now right on him.
If I will be Tunaria now, I don't know, actually, would be the move to be actually the wisest move? Actually, I don't know. Maybe the saving in DRS and tires behind him will be the best. Because you don't actually need to move him, overtake him actually.
See what he chooses to do. He closes into turn 1. AR Gamer goes defensive and Tunari on the outside, but there's no way around there. And fighting here, they are gonna lose more time to Meepo anyway. So Meepo is definitely gone now. It's almost 2 seconds the gap.
You guys got speeding on the pit lane.
Yep.
Penalties. Fox at least, and Skin Tony I think was the other one.
And that's very unfortunate for those guys. Hartz also makes the pit stop onto hards. And that is to the end of the race from here. Fox goes onto mediums. It's quite early.
Wait, did he start on hards and go mediums right now?
I don't know. Maybe you can check on the...
I need to check, yeah. Because surely you can't go in the end from...
Yeah, that sounds a little...
He started on hards.
Oh my word, there's a McLaren that went straight on at turn 1. Skin Tony, who picks up an instant penalty for his efforts
Didn't he
there.
just pit?
Yeah, and I think maybe cold tires into turn 1 or something, but he just completely cut the second part of the chicane and got a 3-second penalty directly.
Yeah, Fox started on hards and pitted for mediums now. So 50...
Very early.
60 laps with mediums. I think that sounds... For me, it sounds like a puncture level, at least, in the last few laps.
Yep. At the front, Tudari once again quite close to AR Gamer for turn 1. And he tries to scare him, but I think AR Gamer is wise to that old move and is not going to be intimidated by that. Floodred into the pits. So he's going to make a little bit of an undercut on these guys, but when would you expect the front guys to pit? Maybe 16 or something?
I mean, they could pit now, I guess, then.
Yeah,
and not get puncture, but I'd say like safe is probably 15 earliest.
Yeah.
And if you actually want to have very fresh start at the end, you can even pit like 18 and then just have like the best tires to the end. Which actually, yeah, maybe AR Gamer should probably think something drastic, like maybe crazy undercut like now, or just crazy overcut, because like
that's the only way.
Yeah, by just driving the same strat than Meepo, you're not gonna catch him, so you need to do something. Guess the only chance to win the championship right now, if Tunari doesn't do a mistake, is to win this race and hope for the Tunari P3. So he has to do something here.
Yeah, definitely, and Tunari is sort of easily following at this point and has actually managed to gather a little bit more battery power as well than AR Gamer, who has to actually deploy a little bit here, because Tunari is once again closing rapidly with DRS open, 350 kilometers an hour into turn 1. Is he actually going to try to overtake here? I was not expecting this, and hard racing into turn 1, but AR Gamer does manage to keep that position for now.
This is just what he doesn't need to do. Just don't make like those half moves like in the... On Horse a pit retards in the Oscar exit.
Oh dear.
And safety car, my.
That's a safety car, and... Yeah, I think the front guys basically have a free pit stop now, so...
Yeah, but we get everyone... Actually, the top 5, no penalties, and everyone is gonna go to mediums.
Yeah, definitely, and mediums will go to the end from here, especially with the safety car, so... Yep, and some pit stops already being made at the background. I think Crazy Joss wants to... No, he actually made a pit stop for those hards, and... He has to dodge the safety car here, because the safety car will pit... what does it do, actually, here? Stops there, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, yes, he can overtake him, yeah.
Kind of interesting.
I mean, this doesn't change too much for the top guys, apart from that our Gamer is now again in Meepo's Slipstream. Yep,
and Meepo will have to do that, all that work again to break the toe and break the DRS, very hard to say. And I would guess that everybody will pit now, for sure, yes.
Oh, it looked like Meepo was very slow in the pit entry, and our gamer maybe even had like move on him, but
Yeah, well, that was a little bit strange. I was about to say something about that, but I wonder why Meepo was going that slow at the end of the lap there.
being safe, I guess. But that was a little bit too
Oh
safe.
no, for Matt.
And Matt, 5 seconds.
Goes from bad
That's
to
like-
worse for him.
Yeah, that's like the worst penalty you can ever get. Because that's 100% on you all the time. You can't blame anyone else.
And he's already lost a bunch of positions and time to a disconnect, so yeah, not the easiest race for Matt here, but he could actually still be. Is he still in 5th here? How is that?
Yeah.
Is that because of the safety car pit stop here? I guess it is because he's actually managed to pick up a couple of positions here.
Oh, and safety car restart, Vlad is gonna get eaten alive with the cards.
Yeah, definitely, he's gonna be in trouble.
But maybe even in actually, well, to be fair, because of safety car,
no.
the mediums are gonna be good for the whole rest of the race. But maybe like in last few laps, those hards will make a comeback, at least pace-wise.
And there's
But yeah, he's gonna be very slow.
3 guys who have a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane today, so some sloppy braking to the pit lane today. A Tipsy Bob even, I would never expect Tipsy to get that kind of a penalty, but he's gonna serve it now, I guess.
Can you pit it? Can you serve
Can
it
you?
on safety?
I'm not
don't
actually
think you
sure.
can.
I think you can.
Can you?
Yeah, he's
Can
got
chat
rid of it, I think.
Oh.
It's not showing up on the screen at least, so maybe he did manage to get rid of it. I think Ocean Chief could tell us maybe in chat. Anyway, so
Oh, okay, you can.
front 10. Everybody else on mediums except for Vlad Red and Crazy Joss, who are gonna be in trouble at the restart here. One guy who definitely benefited from this is Samim, who has now managed to swap his wing. He's got an intact front wing and he's back to 11th, but he's on the hard, so that could be a tricky situation for him.
For example, like Eagle Ghost in this race, for example, will right now jump 3 positions.
Oh
Because-
no.
Wait, what?
And I was kind of expecting Samim to maybe go for mediums, but he picks up a speeding penalty entering the pit lane. Oh dear.
It's not been a good race for him.
No, it's definitely been a rough one.
Looked fast in the quali, but it all went wrong in the opening lap.
Yeah, and he's now down in 13, then he's got a 5-second penalty again, so oh no.
I mean, he has the freshest tires of the whole, like everyone up ahead of him, so
Yep.
he has the pace advantage, but that 5 seconds is gonna hurt you in the end.
And Larson, I think, also pits to get rid of his 5-second penalty, so it's been a strange race for some people.
Yeah, I thought like Monza pit entry is, well, it's not the easiest to be fair because you go so fast.
Yeah, that's true.
So
And
like you need to go hard on brakes there.
Yep.
So I guess few guys didn't practice that.
Yeah, and I always felt like you should just sort of be more careful there because it is, I think it is actually maybe one of the easier ones to speed on, but I might have done it myself once or twice. But I remember one race where I was crew chiefing Ocean Chief and he picked up a speeding penalty, served it. This was behind a safety car. He picked up a speeding penalty, served it, picked up another speeding penalty, served it, and I think he did it 3 times or something, and I was just fuming as his crew chief about that, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember in that's crazy. I remember in last game when I was doing like, I think it was PSGL or something like very fast league race and in Monza, and my engineer said carefully to the pit entry. Then
Yep.
no, it was like a team race or something. I said, my engineer said like, take care in the pit entry. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then I just speed in the pit lane.
Yeah,
like
typical.
I watched the replay. It was 82 kilometers. So
So not quite close, but yeah.
but still, like I said, then I'm like replying that yeah, I understood the message. And I even had like no point to risk it even. I was like 5 seconds ahead and like 2 seconds behind, and I still went to. That's not my proudest moment, but I remember these in kind of just in Monza.
Yeah.
Because I rarely get those speeding on the pit lane things, but I seem to get them here at least.
Yeah, Larsen in the pits again, I think, to get rid of those old mediums that he pitted for, so he's...
yeah, I think he pitted for his worn
Yeah,
mediums,
correct.
just once. And now these are the one lap old mediums.
Xibab and Skintoni swapping positions for some reason there.
Safety car actually might go out now.
I think it sort of has to come out this lap. I think there's some sort of a reason, limit, right, that might have to come in. So I don't know if Larsen is actually gonna catch up.
Nah, he might, because in the end,
yeah,
the pack is gonna go
backing
so
up, yeah. And
I
I would
fine, but his tires are gonna be warm, to be fair, compared to people ahead of him.
just wonder if this is gonna be one of those weird safe. Oh, okay, we get it here already. Because I was kind of wondering that Larsen is so far away. Maybe the safety car decides to come in at the final corner or something. But anyway, it's already out the message, and Meepo will take this restart.
Let's see where he's gonna restart the race. Probably comparable like exit. I mean, that's probably the safest spot. Oh man, you can always take the pack to the main straight and just, I don't know, but that's a bit risky sometimes.
Yeah, and could cause a lot of issues. I've seen some mass crashes because of that, and a lot of weird overtaking under yellows penalties for that. But let's see where Meepo does decide to take this start. Did he already take it here? I think he did. So he's already gone and manages to take that jump on AR Gamer, who is 4/10 away, but I think too far to make a move into turn 1. Tunari, however, is quite close to AR Gamer, but doesn't use any battery. So I think the positions are pretty set for turn 1 at the start here. And the race is underway again. Tuge instantly almost drops out of the DRS contention, but let's see. He might actually drop here, so that's quite surprising. Run Cruiser making a move on his teammate in this race, Crazy Joss, and up to 9th.
A very clean restart, actually.
Yep. And Vlad
Samim is going for a crazy move in the second chicane.
2 is
around
there.
Is around. Matt is around.
Oh no, so Matt, who has had pretty much a disastrous race in this race, he's down into the last position after that.
Meepo is pushing with the DRS.
Yep, and he definitely wants to break that toe right away, and he's almost managed to do that actually straight away, because AR Gamer has chosen not to.
He has to reply now with the DRS. He has to. But he's chosen not.
Yeah, so Meepo is just gone again, 1.3 seconds, and I think with the pace that he showed early in the race, he's just gotta drive into the distance in this one.
Well, interesting is, if I would be our gamer, I will try to keep up with Meepo, because that's a chance to win the race.
21.3 fastest lap for Meepo. Tunari, that looked a little bit laggy for Tunari there on the main straight, close to AR Gamer, but doesn't make the move. And this is currently enough for Tunari, so...
Yeah, currently our gamer is gaining 3 points, but that's obviously not enough. Yeah, hopefully there's not gonna be some like games in the end or something, slowing him down or something.
Yeah.
Always possibility.
Yeah, of course you could try something. I think on this track it might be a little tricky, but yeah, I don't know.
Especially when Vlad is behind with hearts and people behind has penalties, so it's, I don't know what our gamer's game plan is here, but
yeah, we'll see. Samim has actually made it back to P10 now, and looks pretty fast on those mediums. Crazy Joss, however, is dropping quite far back now. He's down to 9th, and Samim is all over him into Ascari, but can't make the move yet. And actually, our Gamer and Tunari have managed to drop Vlad Red from DRS range, which I guess was quite expected. And who has spun off? I think that's one of the Alpines, Papa Dimitru. Yep, he's all the way down in 18th now. And Samim, I think, making a move here on the main straight. He's about to overtake Crazy Jaws and does so into turn 1. Who's the last of the late breakers, and it's Samim in this instance, and he's up to 9th. And Samim, I think, needs he's got 8 seconds. That's a bit rough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if he had no penalties, you actually could have get to like P4 in this race, but yeah. Even getting points with those penalty amounts is gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, he's definitely dropping crazy just right away. So the pace is there, but yeah, he definitely has to show quite a lot of pace to overcome those 8 seconds of penalties. At the front, DRS is now enabled, and Tunari is in AR Gamer's toe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're this close, but it's probably wiser to make the move, because it's only 3/10 and you have so much ERS. I mean, both Tunari and AR Gamer has so much ERS, but yeah.
Let's see, 4/10, 3/10 the gap, and Tunari.
No, he's not using ERS.
Yeah, I
so
think he's not going for it. AR Gamer also has very high ERS, so he hasn't really used any Meepo at the front.
Safer, but
yeah,
boring for us.
Yeah, there's not really much happening except for Dice into turn 1. He's trying to overtake Vlad Red, who is on those hard tires, and he's struggling a little bit here. And I think Dice on the inside, and does he actually manage to make the move? Not yet anyway, but we're going through Curva Grande. Dice is completely out of battery here, and that's going to be a problem for him. I think he's too far back to make a move, but there is another guy trying to overtake him into turn, whatever this is, 3 I think it is, 4, and to get Tuge is trying to make the move there.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, I think he was maybe a little bit too far back, but yeah, good racing regardless. And Run Cruiser also closed right up to this pack here.
Yeah, this fighting has cost them a lot of time.
Yep, definitely. And Vlad Red is actually 3 seconds of the of the pack now, so you are right. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. The turn 1 with this how do you say, quartet?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yep, Vlad Red leading this quartet onto the main straight. Dice is completely out of ERS, so he's going to be under pressure here from Tuge, who is also DRS open into turn 1, and let's see if this is going to be 3 wide into turn 1 or something. Tuge, I think, will make the move. There's a little bit of contact, I think, behind there, so I think Run Cruiser pushing each other around, and Tuge onto the grass and loses those positions.
Yeah, and Run Cruiser actually gained those both positions by just staying clean. Yeah, I think Dice pushed Tuge a little bit too much in the turn 2, and he jumped off the which way was it? Yeah, but they definitely tried to give space, but yeah, he got
Oh, and Tunari has actually passed AR Gamer as well, so something has happened at the front. So now AR Gamer is following.
Wesley is actually stuck in the second chicane. Oh, and he used reset the track. Is that allowed?
Well, I guess if you are sort of stuck on a curb, maybe that's one of the only instances where we might allow that. So
in some leagues, it's not allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I think generally you would say I would say it's not allowed, but maybe if you get stuck on a curb or something, you maybe that in that instance it would be okay.
I can confirm with my eyes.
Yeah, I think that might be one of the only cases where we do allow that. So at the front, Tunari is now in front of AR Gamer, who tries to bully.
Oh, and McLaren, Skin Tony is around in Parabolica.
Oh dear. Wing seems to be intact though, so he gets back on the track.
There's still 2 laps to go for the... Oh, what? I think he's retiring on the pits. I was like, why is he going flat out in the...
And what has happened in turn 1? Because Fox, I think, has also had a problem there. So everywhere I look, there is something happening right now. Fox down to 15th.
I was gonna say there's only 2 full laps until safety car cannot come anymore. So.
And also, Dice picked up a 3-second penalty. It looked like I came a little late to that incident, but it looked like he sort of completely cut the second chicane and maybe got a penalty because of that. And yeah, definitely that's what happened.
Yeah.
So
might be steward discussions after the race.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my word! Eagle Ghost trying to make a really late lunge on Tuge. Looked like he maybe missed his braking spot a little bit, and Retrograde has joined, whoever that is. Anyway. And
there's actually McLaren AI stuck in literally turn 1.
Oh,
now it's gone.
Okay. it's a relief, I guess. And Eagle Ghost versus Samim on the main straight. Samim looks to get this move done on the inside. I think there's also battling ahead. Tuge overtakes Dice. And
Yeah,
Samim
Tuge
also made the
actually
move.
Get P5 because he obviously flight as penalty.
Yep.
And actually, I fully missed this, but Runkritter is actually 4th out of like not nowhere. Like,
Yep.
I feel like he hasn't done a single like actual overtake. All the moves has been because of mistakes. Oh, and Samim and Eagle Ghost having a battle. Samim got a very bad exit of the second chicane. They go still side by side in less mode.
Let's vote 2,
no.
but Samim does make the move, so Eagle Ghost finally gives that position. Samim instantly makes some space between those guys, and he's up to 8th, but Samim, as we have mentioned, has those 8 seconds, so it's gonna be a tall order for him to get points today.
But definitely he's had an action-packed race
Yep.
to end this F1 22 era, so I guess he's not complaining of the... I mean, the result is always gonna suck, but at least you've had fun.
Yep. Indeed. AR Gamer versus Tunari on the main straight, and I think he's gonna try to take his P2 back from Tunari, and I think he does so Tunari doesn't really want to fight that, and he knows that, I guess. So, yeah, 3 laps to go, by the way, so this race has really gone fast.
Yeah. Even if they have a safety car, I feel like we just were in lap 1.
Yeah, true, and also Matt making some moves in the background. He's down in 12, so also gonna be... Oh, what is that, Fox again? Oh no.
Yeah.
So turn 1 is not kind for Fox today.
Sorry, Wesley.
Oh no. So spins all around at this point.
I mean, it's very hard when you lose the rhythm of flow, how you gonna say it. It's very hard to get it back, especially if you're like in no man's land. You're not concentrating enough probably at that point anymore.
So Tunari had a little bit of a look into Ascari there on AR Gamer, and currently this looks like Tunari has this championship covered here, so he would, with this result anyway, join Satoshi as the second double champion in Tier 2 in SLR. I believe I'm right with that statistic.
I cannot confirm because that was probably Ocean.
Yeah, it's been a while since Satoshi raced as well, but yeah, I think he's the only double champion in Tier 2 in SLR. Tunari...
Yeah, it looks like Tunari is just saving.
Yeah.
Saving. Yes. No point. Just keep it on the track. That's what you need to do. And there's something happening. No, it's Wesley's AI, I think. Just returning to the track.
Yeah, right. So Matt actually tried to make a move on Tipsy Bob into turn 1, but he had to give it back, kind of got it all wrong into turn 1. He's using battery, which he doesn't really have, and he actually tried to dive into the second chicane here. Tipsy Bob is usually wise to these attacks and does manage to defend from from Matt.
That was actually a great battle.
Indeed. And
Meepo 4 seconds in the lead. He's been killing this race.
And is he like sending it this lap? I think he is, because
he's trying to get the fastest lap to get extra point.
Yep, and it's the penultimate lap for Meepo, I think.
Oh, and Tunari and our gamer playing DRS games here.
Yeah, right. So I guess that's the only game that AR Gamer can play at this point. Let's see what Meepo does. Is it gonna be the fastest lap of the race? It's 21 flat, so yeah.
Actually, Papa Dimitru beat him for soft, so he can obviously challenge that.
Tunari on the final lap. Let's see, will there be some sort of games here? Tunari, I think he doesn't have to risk anything here. That's the...
Oh, and foot risk an Eagle... No, wait.
What has happened in the... Oh my god, there's a big crash. Contact. And this camera angle is quite bad, so I don't really see what happened there, but Futuristic is out of the race, and Larson is somehow involved in that situation also. And Eagle Ghost versus Samim continues for another lap here, so Samim is still behind him. But anyway, we're on the final lap here, and it's looking like Tunari will claim this championship after all. It's looked really bad for him in the last couple of races, but he's managed to pull it together here so far anyway.
And for spin, I think that's Tipsy Bob.
And Tunari is actually gonna overtake into Ascari in the final lap. please
Oh,
don't
that's so
collide, guys.
close.
This is crazy. Side by side through Ascar in the final lap, but not
so risky
really
as
having
well.
to risk that. But he wants to get him on track as well. On the outside into Parabolica, and just don't throw it away here, guys. That would not be a great finish for this season. But anyway,
What?
AR Gamer. And that's a really strange penalty. I think that might be removed.
Tunari got
Anyway,
him.
they're side by side across the line. Tunari in second. AR Gamer should have been third, I think. So let's see what actually happens here. Duget takes fifth. Vladred sixth, and Eagle Ghost. And let's see where Samim drops with those unserved penalty. He's ninth, and
He got points.
maybe actually gets ninth. So
Ninth-
maybe
ninth
Samim
place.
actually does get
But
2 points from this
Yeah,
race.
these results obviously make Tunari a champion, so fair play to him, and congrats.
Yep, and that's almost the end of the race. Then we just have Larson, and I think we'll see some donuts here, which I think we like to see at the end of the season. It's basically the final race for many of these guys in F122, and yeah.
I mean, obviously, few of these will race tomorrow as well, but
Yeah.
not obviously all.
Yep. Yep. I think most guys will not, but maybe some Meepo, I hope, and Tunari also. So, yeah. So Tunari joins Satoshi as the second double Tier 2 champion in SLR, and it was a deserved championship after all, I think. Don't see Larson's AI get stuck on the curb here at the end. Okay, so I think that's a good way to end this game.
And actually, like I told you before the stream that I won't do the interviews, but
Yep.
yeah, the race was so quick that I can be with you.
Yep, let's see. Let's just review the end results here. So anyway, this result confirms Meepo wins. Basically dominated this race. I would say he had the pace, and then Tunari does finish second. I think AR Gamer really should have been third, so I'm not sure what that penalty was, because it didn't really look like he cut the track or whatever, so game decided to give him a 5-second penalty for some sort of illegal overtake, but we'll...
I mean, obviously, don't matter in the end. If he doesn't care
Yep.
about one more podium in his locker, then probably
Yep.
not gonna be applied.
Tunari is the driver's champion, and Aston Martin, I think, will take the constructor's crown. So those are the end results, and let's scroll it all the way down so Danny can input the results easily. So yeah, there we go.
It's always funny when you don't do it and you need to ask them.
Yeah,
results from
it's
already.
I think I've got that what's the word, that comment a few times in LOR that I had to do it as well. Anyway, we'll see. Do we have some interviews? Nobody on
I
the
hope we
channel
get
yet.
Tunari at least.
Yeah, I mean, he
hope.
has to come on. So let's
If it was
Change.
McKendra winning championship, he would never join.
yeah, but it's you know Mackinder. So let's see if we can get somebody in the interviews. Nobody yet. Are they scared of
Yeah,
us or
well,
something?
You have a graphic for it or?
Yes, I do. So
Right.
waiting for somebody to come say something. I think we should just interview Chief, even though he didn't even drive. But I wanna interrogate him for not joining me in comms today. But anyway, it gave me an opportunity to commentate with you. So I think we did well.
I hope so. I
Yep.
mean,
Was okay.
obviously English is not hard for me, so it's.
Yeah, and you've raced in esports and whatever. So I think it's.
Yeah, we got
there we
Meepo
go.
actually in the interviews.
All right, we can start with Meepo here. So Meepo, welcome to the interview channel. Easy win for you today, or was it? Please tell us a little bit about your race.
I'll say okay, I can't speak English anymore. I'll say semi-hard, semi-easy. I still had to push to like get away from AR Gamer and Tunari, because happens, and just practice, I guess.
Yeah. So looked like you had the pace today. But once again, I think as I said on the stream, there also sort of your Achilles heel has been the starts in this game, and you made it a little bit difficult for yourself with that start. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I mean, I found the right traction, but I just didn't find the right throttle where to put more throttle and to get more acceleration out of it. I just still haven't found that yet. So like, yeah.
Did the lights go in the same time?
Yeah, I feel like they did. I feel like they did.
Okay, guess
skill issue from me. Skill issue.
Yeah, I said in the stream that sometimes, as your leader, as a P1, the lights might go off later or something. But okay, so just bad launch from you, but you recovered quick.
I mean, talk about the turn 1 in the first lap. That was something. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you had to take a little bit of avoiding action there.
Yeah.
Was it actually who was it? Haas, I think.
Yeah.
Just run you off or something.
Yeah. Happens.
Well,
yeah.
Didn't cost you too much.
But, I mean, 4 positions or 3 if we don't count the start, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, wanna ask, like, in the start of the race, you were behind Tunari, and obviously I know you guys were in the same call. Was there any like strats talked about, like if he lets you go and you will try to drag him to the R Gamers DRS and do something like that? I guess there was something discussion like that.
No, well, basically before the race, Tunari said no, like to me and Tuke, he said like, don't think about the championship, don't think be neutral as possible. So we were neutral. And
you kind of be neutral with your friends.
I mean, I was there. I Tunari said, can you go past me? Then I was like, if I go past you, I need to go past AR Gamer because I don't want like to be on either sides. I want to be neutral there.
I mean, you just throw fast and throw off.
Yeah.
Best way to stay neutral.
Yeah.
All right, and maybe one last question for you, Meepo. Are you gonna drive tomorrow in Tier 1?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll see you for one more race at least in F1 22. Congratulations for the win, and thank you for the interview.
Thank you. You too, I guess.
Yep. Good. Have a nice evening. Okay, then we have AR Gamer up next. You kind of didn't really do anything wrong in this race, I feel like, but yeah, Tunari was just able to follow, and there wasn't anything, nothing strategically that you could have really done because of safety car sort of gave everybody that free pit stop. But yeah, please just talk us through the race and how did you find it? And first of all, what was that penalty on the final lap? That was really weird.
I was like, I was baiting Tunari so he can like try to overtake me, and it was a plan before because if I won and he was P3, I would win the championship. Mm-hmm. So like the plan was like I wanted to go for a risky overtake. He pushed me off in Ascari. I had no room. I got a penalty, and he would be like P4. I think by next week maybe. But sadly, with Mepo winning, it just doesn't really matter. But it's kind of strategic plans that I thought about like through the week. But the race was okay though. I had good pace.
Yeah, especially that qualifying lap. I have to say that was really good.
Yeah, I got lucky. I think with maybe turn 4, the jump, it didn't really jump me off, so
yeah,
it was perfect.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah. I like it was such an RNG. Honestly, like this whole track is just RNG for me. So I could have gotten like a 0.0 maybe in practice, but in the race it's just different. But yeah, I was happy with that. Like I was having 3/10 clear of Tunari. So I was happy with that. Tunari is really my goal. He's always on top of every track. To be honest, he's so fast. I hope to challenge him maybe next season if I can at least.
In Tier 1.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that sort of the next game is actually upon us in a week, right? So that's very soon. I think maybe it's the same question for you as Meepo. Are you gonna drive tomorrow still?
I don't know, man. I might actually. I just uninstalled the game.
Fair play. I think that's maybe the right choice at this point, and just get it over with and restart in 23.
Yeah, it was honestly like a year of pain, to be honest. But if there is like room, they want more drivers, I would happily fill the grid up to the max I can.
Yeah.
But I would.
I wanna ask, like, after the safety car restart, why did you not waste your ERS to stay with Meepo? Because, like I said during the race, like, if you wanna win the championship, you have to win the race. Why did you not keep up with Meepo?
Honestly,
because he was burning the ERS and you didn't.
Yeah, honestly, like his hard stint was just like so good, honestly. So yeah, I always expect people to have better race pace than me, a lot better than 10 for 2 every lap. So I was just really not focusing on that, and maybe pressuring Tonari, because when Tonari is pressured, he makes mistakes. So like, that was my plan, to be honest. Like I want him to be close to me, like yeah. I want him to be like Lesmo 1 as close, Ascari as close. I want him to like. That's what my plan, because I don't think I had any chance to challenge Mepo. Mepo was just so fast.
I wouldn't say you didn't have. If you actually
maybe you, yeah.
If you actually kept up with him, you could have a chance. You always will have a chance if you're inside 1 second. That's at least
I struggle, honestly. Like I struggle particularly with like following, like really close. I'm comfortable like staying like ahead at least, because I don't know, like with the dirty air I just like make so many mistakes, especially in Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2, Ascari also. I almost spun behind Tonari even, like when he was ahead of me like last lap 24.
Yeah.
So yeah,
very close.
I suck really bad at following. So, and I think if Mepo saw me closing up, he would push harder. To be honest, like, but maybe if I push, I don't know, but what happened.
Lessons to be learned for next seasons when you're in a title fight.
I hope. Not tier 1.
Well, you never know, man. So we'll see. Maybe the next game is really good for you, and you've actually been really fast in this game as well. So I think you definitely, even in tier 1, right? So I've seen some races and even raced against you, I think so.
No line is just such RNG. Like no line, actually, I like to follow behind because I just copy the breaking points. But if I'm alone, I just lock up every corner. But I tried F123 and it was a lot easier, to be honest, with no assist. But we'll see.
All right. Anyway, thank you for the interview, AR Gamer, and we wish you all the best in the future. P2 in the championship today.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for the comments also. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks.
And then we have our champion, Mr. Tonari. I'm gonna pronounce it very in a very English way or whatever. But anyway, Tonari, you are the second 2-time champion in SLR, joining Satoshi with that statistic. First of all, just I don't know. Just say something. I don't know what to ask, man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, not much to comment. Like, it was a
fun
season, and I mean, I always sweat. It's very warm.
Yeah. Is it warm there? It's not really warm around here, but yeah.
I mean, for me, it's quite warm, but yeah.
I just wanted to ask because that race just looked like you just followed our game and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to take too much risk in the beginning, but once in the end, when Meepo was, like 2.5 seconds up the road, I started taking more risk. For example, with moving Ascari, I wouldn't have probably normally done that, but because, Meepo was already away and it was basically kind of impossible to lose the championship from there, I took a bit more risk and have had some fun, but yeah, it was overall quite good.
What happened in the start? Sorry, I'm taking all the Iceman's questions.
Yeah, just go for it, man.
But like, you and Meepo both got very bad launches. What happened?
Yeah, I mean,
usually get decent ones.
Yeah. I mean, the reaction for me was good, like better than Meepo, but then I just got loads of wheel spin. So yeah, I lost a bit of a few positions there, but yeah, luckily nothing like massive happened, so I was able to keep it on the road. So yeah, it was quite a hectic start, but nothing major happened. So yeah.
Was there any like nervousness because you were like P5 at the turn 2 or something, and our gamer was P1 and almost broke the DRS. So like you must be thinking like, oh no, what is happening here at that
Yeah, I
point.
was kind of nervous in the beginning, but yeah, I mean, once I got to second, I just had to like chill a bit. But yeah, I mean,
then-
of course it was quite nerve-wracking, yeah.
And obviously the Meepo got you back in our gamer's DRS. Good guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. He probably could have kept me out of the DRS, but didn't. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really fight Meepo because, I mean, what's the point? He has much better pace, so yeah, you know.
Yep. All right. But yeah, you're I think only the second two-time champion in Tier 2. What's next for you? So you're driving tomorrow, I take it, in Tier 1?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. So what is your expectation for tomorrow?
I mean, I don't know. Guys like trolling, so a top 5 is probably possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Is there something you still wanna say to Nari? You are the champion today, so the word is yours.
Nah, I have no comments. Nah,
Nice
no
finish.
comments.
Be like.
Yeah.
No comment.
Okay, so yeah, Chief is asking. Okay, anyway, we'll get to that after Tadari's interview. But yeah, if you're happy with that, we congratulate you about the championship and wish you all the best for tomorrow. Then.
Yep. Thank you, guys. See you.
Thanks.
You.
And Chief is asking us who is the driver of the day. We didn't really even think about that, did we? But
Wait, what was the guy's name again who was fourth?
Run Cruiser, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, he was third, actually, because some not our gamer got the pen.
Yeah, maybe we can even do this driver of the day. Yeah, we'll just call it Run Cruiser. He kind of didn't. He sort of was invisible in that race, I think, but didn't really make mistakes, and he got a podium at the end. So yeah, good drive from him. He's also a very old SLR racer. I remember him by name Light Cruiser from, I think, like 4 years ago or something. So it's been a long time.
That's not old.
Yeah, but for for SLR, I think he's been around as long as we have been around. So yeah.
I mean, I don't mind giving it to him. He drove a clean race, so. I mean,
Yep.
Meepo obviously dominant performance, but that's probably what we expect from him. So.
Yep.
You need to put the standards very high for Meepo to get the driver today.
Yep. Indeed. I guess that wraps it up for today. Thank you, Dino, for commentating with me. I think we had quite a lot of fun here, and it was a very quick race and a lot of action. So, and of course, thank you to all the viewers, and of course, please tune in tomorrow at 19:30 for the Tier 1 finale. Also, the championship to be decided there between Danny and Justin, and that's gonna be definitely a good one. So tune in tomorrow at 19:30. For today, Tunari is the champion. Aston Martin takes the constructors, and the driver of the day is Run Cruiser. And I think by those words, we will wrap this stream up and wish you all a good evening and